Hey guys. So right now I am in the car. This is day 3 or 4. I don't know. I think it's day 3 of my vlog. Like for the vlog, this isn't actually like day 3. Okay, a few days passed by, but this is day 3 of my vlog. So I told you guys that I have to sleep in the car because, the mole situation at the home and it's just messing with me. Right now, I think I'm constipated and I hope I'm constipated because I cannot walk. Like it hurts really, really bad down here. Hold on. Wait. It hurts when I do this. I don't think I'm drinking enough water, but not the titties. It hurts really, really bad right here. And I mean, really bad. I cannot walk at all, like whatsoever. And I hope it's just me being constipated. But this is my belly right now. But yeah, y'all. I'm just sharing my experience as to what it's like transitioning. I wouldn't call myself homeless, but I mean, technically I am homeless because it is March 31st. April 7th is when I'm going to be checking into a hotel. And then after that, I'm going to just try and find a place to stay on Facebook Home. Maybe I can like rent out like a room in an apartment or a home, but I'm going to have to just do that in order and until we can be able to either get an apartment or a home, but most likely an apartment. So I have my pillow right here. Then I have another one. And then I have my cover, and this is the cup that I have to use to pee in because right now I'm on his job site and I can't be going in and out or whatever. But yeah, so this is the cup that I'm peeing in. I just chuck it out, and this is how I wipe myself. I put my after I wipe myself, I put it in a bag. These are just for me blowing my nose. Can't really see it. So yeah, I brought my laptop with me today because I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and make a video because I can't make a video on my phone because, my phone storage be tripping. I hate my phone. But yeah, this is how I've been sleeping for the past few weeks. Like I said, I did have to go to a relative house, my mom's house, but that didn't work out. So then now I'm just in the car because, like I said, I can't handle being in that home because it's making me really, really sick. I hate it. Even when I leave the house, I still feel some of the symptoms that I felt there, which is like my throat, kind of like messing with me, tingling a little bit. Itchy eyes. It's just a lot of I experienced a lot of mole symptoms. But yeah, this is how I've just been living. Ain't nothing wrong with this. Honestly, the reason why I want to document this and share this is just to not only share my experience, but to share my experience so other people that are going through this possibly are literally having the courage to know, like, I don't see this as a failure. I don't see this as what's another word? I don't see this as an obstacle. I mean, it is an obstacle. You can say that. But I look at it as like a great thing. Anything that really happens to me, I look at it as a great thing. Like, I look at it as, okay, the reason why I'm going through this is because I need to do this. Like, me getting arrested, I was not mad at all. Like, I was just like, I told y'all, like, the only reason why I was crying because I'm like, oh my God, like, my reputation. Then on top of that, I had a background check to do for my job, and I didn't want my job to see that and be like, oh, so and so is doing this. I'm sorry, man, we can't hire you. And I'm like, so that's what I was more so upset about. But yeah, like, me doing that, it was like basically like I took it as a sign for me to be like, okay, I don't need to be around this person, because if I'm around this person, the same thing is just going to happen over and over and over. Like, I'm just going to continue being in the same cycle. Let's say I was living in an area that was very, very I was living in an area, let's say I was living in an area that had nothing but shootings around me, killings around me, people robbing other people, people breaking into people's cars, like things like that, right? And all of a sudden, like, I'm having problems paying my rent. Like, a lot of stuff is popping up. Let's say, like, my car done broke down, so instead of me, having to pay for my rent, I gotta pay for my car, because if I don't pay for my car, how I'm gonna get to work? You know what I mean? So I'm running late behind that, and let's say I get an eviction letter. I wouldn't look at it as like, oh, I'm a terrible person because I couldn't keep up with my bills. I'm a terrible person because I couldn't manage to make enough money in the meantime because this happened and that happened. I look at it as a way where it's like, well, honestly, I don't need to be here. I was not meant to be here. That's how I look at it, the situation for me, getting arrested, where it's like, it really took something very extreme for me to realize you don't need to be around this person. Okay? Because if you keep being around this person, a lot of things are going to happen. And especially by me trying to be able to not only teach myself things and heal myself, so I can be able to teach other people and help other people heal. I can be around somebody that's like that, because the only thing it's going to do is knock me down. It's going to knock me down. And I don't need that. I don't want that. So I needed to go through that. Okay, just like same thing on my car. I was driving so reckless, y'all, so reckless in my car. I ended up having to give my car away, and my car. Well, let me say this. Okay, so I was always paying my car notes on time. Okay, but in that meantime, I was driving reckless. I was sitting there just swerving in and out of lanes like I did not care. I was sitting there smoking and driving. Like, there was a lot of things that I was doing that was very reckless. Then, all of a sudden, not only did I get into a car wreck, like somebody hit me from behind. That was like sign number one for me, where I was like, okay, I need to be more cautious. Not that it was my fault, because I got hit at a red light, so come on now. But that, secondly, the first one is when me and my boyfriend was racing, and we were racing to go home, and I swerved into the other lane of oncoming traffic, and I almost crashed into those cars. Like, I kid you not, like, it felt like everything went in slow-mo. Like, only thing I wasn't even scared. That was another thing. But everything, like, once I turned the car, because it was either I hit the pole or I'm going to hit these cars. I didn't hit the pole or I didn't hit the cars. Thankfully. The only thing I did, I remember I swerved. And I was just looking at the cars. And they didn't stop. They were like, still going. And I was like, oh, my God. Like, that's all I could say was just, oh, my God. Like, I had no emotion. I had no, I'm finna die. Like, what my family gonna do? Like, why did I do this? Like, the only thing that went through my head was, oh my God. Cause it's like, what the, like, what are we doing? Why am I in the other lane? Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I literally could not believe that I done swerved onto oncoming traffic on the other lane, and I had to swerve over, literally swerve over, go on the other side, and hopefully no other car hits me. That was sign number one, that I needed to treat myself better and my car better. But let's say, I didn't do no more racing, but I still was driving reckless. I still would sit here speed over 100. Like, I was just being too reckless. By the way, that's another thing I told y'all in my other videos, where it's like, if some things don't come into your life that you are wanting to happen, it's either because you physically, mentally, or emotionally not ready for it, or it's for a few other factors. And before I got that car, I wanted a Mustang, y'all. I wanted a Mustang. Do y'all think I deserve a Mustang? Hell no. So that is why it is a great thing that manifestation did not come through. Like, all my other manifestations came true, y'all. Like, relationship, apartment, money, job, like, all that came true. All of it that I had on my vision board. But I didn't get the car that I wanted. Why? Because I did not deserve that. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't mature for it. Just like any other thing that I'm not getting right now, is because I'm not ready for it. I need to get ready for it. Okay? I don't want a Mustang anymore, though. Those cars. No. Those cars. But, yeah, so that's just a little story time. So, that's just how I think about it. Like, I don't take anything back. I was good until I stopped caring about my life. And once I started acting reckless, things around me started getting reckless. Meaning money, car. Yeah, just those two factors. And what happened? It got taken away. So yeah, that's another thing that I think about too, where it's like, you can be on top of something, but if you don't treat it with love, care, it'll get taken away from you. Like, if you don't treat your relationship, marriage, whatever, with love, care, devotion, that person is going to get taken away from you. That relationship is going to get taken away. Just the same with your kids. If you don't treat them with love, care, devotion, they're not going to want to mess with you. They're not. And that goes for anybody. Antibody. If you don't treat somebody with what I'm saying, respect as well, they ain't gonna deal with you. They not. So yeah, y'all. That's just a little story time. I'm chilling. I'm ready to get what the I want though, and what I need. Meaning I'm ready for my baby to get here. I'm waiting for my baby to get here. My little baby. My little baby. I can't wait. So I'm really excited to do that. Also, I am so excited to get like my camera, after everything is settled. Like once the baby gets here, apartment or home, you never really know. I just cannot fucking wait. It's gonna be so fucking amazing. I can't wait. It's just everything that I want is going to come into fruition. Yeah, I really do think that I'm from Australia. Like, I've been doing that accent since I was little. Ask any of my family members, they'll tell you that I've been doing that accent since I was little. Literally. I always do that accent. Y'all see it on my Instagram videos like 2-3 years ago. I was doing my accent. Like, I even have a video of me doing my accent like a long time ago. Like when I was a sophomore in high school. But I've been doing it since middle school. And the reason why is because of Animal Planet. So, yeah, the Australian accent, that's my shit. Alright, guys. Well, I keep you out. Bye.